Golden State is Oscar. Cleveland Cavaliers is Dalton Moses. Write in the comments who you think's gonna win, and find out in the end. See.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, we got last season's finals MVP in the house, Andre Iguodala, and if you want to talk about a guy who plays beyond his stats, Shaq, it would be Andre. I mean, he's had a tremendous run over the past year.
You know, in this game, we love to see guys that can shoot.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Now Golden State's starting five. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record and made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible. Wow. I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Irving for 3. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the dunk by Barnes.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got...
Played well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Smith's shot is good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Irving against Curry. From deep three-point range. Again, Curry missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the shot is good. Irving's got his first points in this one.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Curry attacking. Here's Bogut, and he banks in the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Love with a wide open look. The shot is off, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Launches a 3, and Steph Curry gets the 3. Got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's James. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
No one near James as he lets it go. Rebound Bogut.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Barnes. And the officials call a traveling violation. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's LeBron outside. There's the bucket. Good. James has got... ...7 points. Talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too.
Oh! How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
Irving misses. Warriors leading by 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Dellavedova. Offensive rebound. The dish to LeBron. From deep three-point range. Cleveland the rebound. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. No good from Spates. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Fry. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
James. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Baseline jumper. Spates with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates. For the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. The Warriors trailing. Iguodala wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Iguodala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Cleveland. Here's Dellavedova. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. They are really doing a nice job of something.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
The offensive rebound. Here's Mozgov. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Landon Rush. He's checked in for Maurice Spates. The Warriors shooting just 35% to start the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Out to the right wing. And Rush kicks to Barbosa. It's Iguodala with the drive. A stupendous finish in traffic. Iguodala's got 5 now. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We were winning a playoff game when I was...
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounding. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Rush in at the 3, the small forward.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Elbow shot is on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. No good from Bogut. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Irving's shot is good.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
The Warriors shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Curry with another miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Here's Love, and the layup is good. Love's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when you come to attacking the interior in this first half.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
For the Cavaliers, Jones checked in for Love. And James subbed in for Shumpert. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Barnes. Fires, high post. Green kicks to Rush. Thompson outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Jones. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Rush hits the bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. A shot by LeBron, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Rush gets the bucket. Rush has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Irving for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Kevin, I tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else.
The Cavaliers shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for J.R. Smith. Green left side. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And he gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Smith.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the call. He's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for James Jones. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. James, no good. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And, Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Here's Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
A three from LeBron. They grab their own miss. Mozgov, the layup off target.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shumpert, he's checked in for Cleveland. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. He doesn't get the second one. Cavaliers trailing.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Up in time. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Warriors lead by 3.
Gentlemen, all over here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
My. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Kev.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Didn't think that was going to go in. 15 points for LeBron.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
From deep, LeBron with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
But they recover it. And there's the call on James. Timeout called the Warriors. Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player, sure, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. McRae has come in for LeBron. And then for Golden State, Rush comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. The shot by Curry, no good.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
Thompson from long range. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Nobody near Irving. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 9 points.
You know, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
Goes back up. Thompson with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
The Warriors shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And again, no good by Golden State. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving a 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. For 3, Smith. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. So they take the lead. And now a 3-point Warrior lead. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Timeout called Cleveland.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. James checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Mozgov. Jefferson's checked in for McCray. And it's James Jones in for J.R. Smith. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Rush. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
They get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Livingston. The kick out to Spates. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. From deep. And Iguodala with the basket. The assist from Spates. And that's 13 points for Iguodala.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Thompson misses.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
J.R. Smith's checked in for James Jones. It's stolen by Jefferson. From deep three-point range. No good from Irving.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Deflects the pass. Here's LeBron. Open and close and nails it. James has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often. They could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here's LeBron outside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. .27 seconds left in the third. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And here are the Cavaliers, and stolen by Barnes. Clark. And the Warriors get it back. Irving with the steal. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Near the three-point line, it's Love.
Oh, he hits it!
How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Incredible!
And he beats the buzzer to...
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Warriors shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they'll get out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Barbosa. Then it's Curry. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Here's Bogut, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Curry sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Warriors lead by 3.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him. And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Curry tries again. There's the feed to Bogut. From deep. The offensive rebound. Ezeli. From deep. And Stephen Curry another 3. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound. They've turned them all into points.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And with a fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their mock game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Thompson misses. Bogut. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Hell of it over from outside. Green with the rebound.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
From deep, James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. James with another miss.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half. There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Now, here's front. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. LeBron is running, and that one's good. Shumpert.
Easier to go strong to the hoop, but I tell you what, when you feel it, take it. From deep. Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert. The Warriors also with a sub. Iguodala's checked in. Wallace with it. Now Green defending. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Irving kicks to Love. To tie it up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You know, Love is playing well. 9 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt. They'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge. And in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And breaking down some layers.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end. Very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game. Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Irving attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
And here's Green outside. And the Warriors get it back.
Way to play the boards and come away with the offensive rebound.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Count it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
The Warriors shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. And it goes out of bounds. That one off.
Got sloppy. In a close game, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Warriors shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to score. Look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
Irving for 3. Yes! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Green passes to Bogut, and stolen by James. From deep three-point range, Thompson. Money!
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Green. And the rejection by Love.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And he misses all 3.
Major missed opportunity. That should have been game over, guys.
And it's good. There it is. He ties the game.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
That will count, and that's going to be a treble.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Arena. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And it's the Cavaliers to start out, so the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. The Cavaliers trailing. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Curry can't get it to go. Cleveland's got neither of their first 2 three-point attempts to fall here in overtime. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 10 points for Draymond Green. Three-pointer, Dellavedova, good.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own, and this gets the crowd energized.
Yeah, and the game as close as this one, every possession is critical. They've got to give as good as they get, and so far, that's been the case.
We play just over a minute here in OT. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Golden State's gotten only 1 of their first 4 attempts from three-point range to fall here in overtime. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Smith drives in, and it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. LeBron, no good. The Warriors shooting here in overtime has been off the mark. Just 29% success rate for them from the field.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good, old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
I can't say I was really expecting him to shoot the 3 on the break, but he knocked it down.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're losing by 3. 1:09 left in overtime. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Curry, wide open, hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
The three from LeBron. It's hauled in by Bogut.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Barnes can't get it to go. And here are the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Irving for 3. Nails it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Irving against Curry. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
That's his first personal foul.
Outside Curry. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Smith for 3. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. And LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And the Warriors miss again.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Smith for 3. And it's Smith again missing. Curry. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. Here's Love. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Curry. And so here's Cleveland. Smith for 3. Here's Thompson. A second chance effort. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here is Love. No one near him. And good. He nails it. Love's got 4 this quarter.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts. He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The 3 from LeBron. Here's Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. Poke loose. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Smith. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. And the pass to Bogut. Here's Irving. He trains it from the right block. Irving's got 21.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
The shot by Curry, no good. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. but they'll get another chance.
Snatched down the long bounce and got him another possession.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That'll put Tristan Thompson on the line. That one on Thompson.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Thompson. He's got 19 rebounds, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over. He continues to fire up the threes here in OT, but just has not been delivering.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Curry. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done. This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Hey, guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
This game's finally gotten away from them.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Kept alive. There's Mozgov, and that one's good. Mozgov's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Timeout for Golden State.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 10. 6 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this timeout here.
Klay Thompson. Stephen Curry.
Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime. Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock run.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova. Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 10.
If we can't get the ball in, we have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
Could not get a winner with just one. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan player, LeBron James. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he will.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always.
HP. quit. All I know is